rolling fourth, race one. All-American Dazzle, Lucky Alberta, Emily J. Down, Longworth Legacy, Stagecoach Gambler, Dillinger's Lady, and Materialism on the outside. A field of 7 behind the gate. Here they come. They're off. Longworth Legacy in the middle of the track is leaving out for that early lead. All-American Dazzle on the inside now takes over second spot. Lucky Alberta coming away in third. They continue round the turn past the opening eighth. Stagecoach Gambler looking at it from fourth. A gap back of 4 lengths to Emily J. Down in fifth. As they continue down the backstretch, that's Dillinger's Lady, and Materialism is your early trailer. They race on past that opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. It's Longworth Legacy leading it by 2 3/4 lengths. Racing in second, All-American Dazzle. Looking at it from third, that is Lucky Alberta. Stagecoach Gambler continuing on in fourth, and Emily J. Down, Dillinger's Lady. And going to the outside, that's Materialism. They race down the stretch in front of the stand first time, and out in front with the comfortable lead, that is Longworth Legacy and Mark Haig. Past a half in 1 minute, 1/5. All-American Dazzle continuing on in second, eyeing the outside from third, that's Lucky Alberta. Stagecoach Gambler racing in fourth, then Emily J. Down gets underway from fifth, now going to the outside. Back 4 lengths to Materialism, and Dillinger's Lady can see them all. Down the backstretch, they race for the 3/4 mile mark, and Longworth Legacy has led every step of the way, leading it by a length and a half. Past the 3/4 in 1:30 and 4/5, and 3 wide action on the outside. Emily J. Down is now racing in second and challenging for that lead. All-American Dazzle looking for racing room from third. Then Lucky Alberta. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go, and Emily J. Down has taken over command on the outside. Emily J. Down, Longworth Legacy. Emily J. Down is going to win it. Emily J. Down wins it, finishing second. Longworth Legacy. All-American Dazzle was third. Time for the mile, 2:02. Turning now is the unofficial winner of race number 1. That's number 3, Emily J. Down. She's a 5-year-old brown pacing mare by drop-off from the Tucson Hanover Dam Tucson Melody, owned by Downey Stables of St. John, trained and driven by Steve Mason. To victory this afternoon, her 7th win of 2010. This afternoon it comes in 2:02 flat. Number 3, Emily J. Down, your unofficial race winner. The gate swings around the turn with starters for race 2 from the rail out. Elliot's Choice, Miss Paula D, 272, Jesse's Whim, Nick Down, and Lyra Lyra. A field of 6, top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off from the inside. Elliot's Choice chooses to grab that early lead. Racing in second, that's Miss Paula D. Third on the outside, that is 272. Jesse's Whim is now racing in fourth, followed by Nick Down, and your early trailer is Lyra Lyra. They race up the backstretch for the opening quarter in early action, now out of third and challenging. There goes 272. Elliot's Choice has the lead on the inside. 272 now takes command past an opening quarter in 30 1/5. Elliot's Choice now racing in second. Miss Paula D looking at it from third. Jesse's Whim is 2 1/4 lengths back in fourth. Then fifth, now tipping to the outside, Nick Down. And trailing the field is Lyra. They race off the turn, now down for the half. Out in front with the lead, 272 with Lonnie Stokes. Elliot's Choice racing in second. Miss Paula D in third. They race on past the half in 101 1. Nick Down is now improved to be fourth on the outside. Racing in fifth, Jesse's Whim. Then Lyra can see them all. They continue round the turn for the 5/8. And out in front with the lead is 272. Now leads it by 3 open lengths. On the outside, there goes Miss Paula D to challenge for that lead. Elliot's Choice now racing in third. Then Jesse's Whim. They make their way on past the 3/4 mile station. 132 1. On the inside, 272. Miss Paula D second by a head. Racing in third, Elliot's Choice now eyeing the outside. Jesse's Whim racing in fourth as they make their way on past the 7/8 off the turn and charge on down the stretch for home. It's Miss Paula D in between horses. Elliot's Choice on the outside. Miss Paula D, Elliot's Choice on the outside. Elliot's Choice got up to win it. Finishing second, 272. Miss Paula D will be 3. Time for the mile, 2:02 4. Turning now is the unofficial winner of race 2. That's number 1, Elliot's Choice. 2-year-old bay pacing gelding by Artesian from the Cam's Card Shark Dam Dealer's Choice, owned by Wayne McRae of Fall River, Nova Scotia. Trained and driven to victory by Gilles Barrio. This afternoon in St. John takes a maiden mark of 2:02 4. That's number 1, Elliot's Choice. It is rolling for race 3 with Quick a Minute, Camco Wynette, Run Them Down, Terra Panic, E-Business, and I Wish, I Wish. A field of 6 behind the gate, and here they come. They're off. Camco Wynette going out for that early lead from the inside. Quick a Minute is quickly out of there to protect that rail position. Racing in fourth on the outside. E-Business now racing in third. Now driving up to be fourth, that is Run Them Down, followed by Terra Panic, and your early trailer is I Wish, I Wish. They race up the backstretch for the opening quarter-mile station, and Quick a Minute with Stephen Trites leads this field on past the quarter in 29 3/5. Racing in second, Camco Wynette. E-Business is 2 1/4 lengths back in third. Run Them Down looks at it from fourth. Terra Panic is calmly racing in fifth. Then I Wish, I Wish. Off the turn and down the lane for the half-mile they race, and out in front is Quick a Minute. Racing in second, Camco Wynette, as they race on past the half in 59 2. E-Business continues on in third. To the outside from fourth, there goes Run Them Down. Following that live cover is Terra Panic. Then I Wish, I Wish can see them all. Racing past the 5/8 now, up the EPR backstretch for the 3/4 mile station, and Quick a Minute still on that lead. Run Them Down is running them down on the outside, now racing in second. 3/4 reached in 129 1. It's Quick a Minute. Run Them Down racing in second. On the outside in third, Terra Panic is poised for the stretch drive. They continue on past the 7/8. Quick a Minute on the inside. On the outside, Run Them Down as they come off the turn and down the stretch. On the outside, Terra Panic and I Wish, I Wish. Run Them Down in the middle of the track. Terra Panic gets up on the outside to win it. Finishing second, Run Them Down, I Wish, was third. Time for the mile, 1:59 and 3. Turning now is your official winner of race number 3. That is number 4, Terra Panic. Terra Panic is a 7-year-old bay pacing mare by Giant Skipper from the Sansam Dam, Cour au Vent. Owned and trained by Charlotis of Price, Quebec. Driven to victory this afternoon by Mark Haig, and Terra Panic pacing the St. John Oval in a new record time, personal best of 1:59 and 3. That's 4, Terra Panic, your official race winner. Race Gate is rolling for race 4 with Dusty Lane Buster, Elm Grove Bandit, Wild Cherry, Paco Dairy, Satan's Little Number, West Gem Princess, Crowley Creek, House of Stars, 1 Trailer 9 Star, Free Luck. A field of 9 behind the gate, and here they come. They're off. Paco Dairy chases the gate out of there to grab the early lead. In between horses, Elm Grove Bandit, and on the rail, that's Dusty Lane Buster. They battle on for that lead, and Paco Dairy, as they race on past the opening 8th, grabs that lead by 3/4 of a length. Racing in second, now on the outside, Elm Grove Bandit. Dusty Lane Buster racing in third. Star Free Luck has come away in fourth. Racing in 5th, Wild Cherry. Opening quarter reached in 29 and 1. Racing as 6 as they enter the turn. That is West Gem Princess, followed by House of Stars in 7th. Then comes Satan's Little Number, and Crowley Creek is your early trailer. They race off the turn on down the lane in front of the stand. First time, and Elm Grove Bandit with Stephen Trites leads this field by a length and a quarter. Racing in second, Paco Dairy. Back 4 lengths to Dusty Lane Buster in third. Past a half of 58 and 3/5. Racing in fourth, now going to the outside. That is Star Free Luck. Wild Cherry looks at it from 5th. On the outside in the 6th, West Gem Princess. And following that cover, there goes House of Stars. Then it is Satan's Little Number and Crowley Creek. Can see them all, and there is a leader change up front. The new leader is Paco Dairy, racing on past 3/4 in 1:28 and 4/5. Racing in second now, that is Elm Grove Bandit. Third on the inside, Dusty Lane Buster, as they continue on past that 7/8 off the turn and charge on down the stretch for home. It is Paco Dairy with Steve Mason going down for the wire, strong and deep stretch. Paco Dairy, they're not going to catch Paco Dairy today. Finishing second was Elm Grove Bandit. Dusty Lane Buster was third. Time for the mile, 1:58 and 1. Ready now, the unofficial winner of race number 4, that is number 4, Paco Dairy. Paco Dairy is a 5-year-old bay pacing gelding by High Profile from the Presidential Ball Dam, Pennsylvania Avenue. Owned and trained by Kevin Brown of St. John, driven to victory. The catch driven to victory by Steve Mason this afternoon, 1:58 and 1. For Paco Dairy, your unofficial race winner. And for Steve Mason, his second winner on the program. The gate swings round the turn with race 5 from the rail out. Shady Martin, George Down, Awesome Bert, Winning Magic, Losetown, EJ's Quest, and Lenore. A field of 7, top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Awesome Bird going out for that early lead. On the inside, George down, and in between horses as they continue round the turn is Losetown now racing in second. George down now looking at it from third. Lenore is caught fourth on the outside. Winning Magic coming away in fifth. Then EJ's Quest to the outside in sixth. And your early trailer is Shady Martin. They race up the backstretch for the opening quarter-mile station, and Losetown with Lonnie Stokes leading it past there in 30 2/5. Lenore now racing second on the outside. Awesome Bird third in along the rail. Racing in fourth, that is EJ's Quest. Racing in fifth, now George down. Winning Magic then going to the outside was Shady Martin. They race off the turn past the 3/8 and now going on to the half. Out in front with that lead, that is Losetown. They race on past the half-mile station. 1 minute 3/5. Lenore now racing in second there, 3 in, 3 out on that lead, and racing now for the 5/8. Losetown now opening up a little bit. Now leads it by a length and 3/4. Now racing in second. That is Awesome Bird in 3 wide action on the outside. EJ's Quest under a drive from third. Racing in fourth in between horses Lenore. The pack makes it on past the 3/4-mile station in 1:30 3/5. It is Losetown with that lead, and EJ's Quest now coming alongside to challenge that leader. Racing in third, Awesome Bird. They have 1/8 of a mile left to go. It's Losetown on the inside, EJ's Quest on the outside. They battle neck and neck down the lane for the wire. EJ's Quest, Losetown battling back on the inside. It's Losetown comes on to win it, finishing second, EJ's Quest. It is close for show. Time for the mile, 2 minutes flat. Here is your official winner of race number 5. That's number 6, Losetown, a 6-year-old bay pacing stallion by Hunterstown from the Monarch Dam Bluestone Lou. Owned by John Clary and Trevor Hicken of Montague, Prince Edward Island. Trained by Brock McEachern. Driven to victory this afternoon by Lonnie Stokes. 6, Losetown takes a new record of 2 minutes flat here in St. John. For Losetown, his third victory of 2010 this afternoon, in a new record time of 2 minutes flat. The gate is rolling for race 6 with James Albert, Valid Appeal, CR Macho Man, OB Viking, front running, Dusty Lane Oscar, and Jacob on the outside. A field of 7. Here they come. They're off and pacing on the inside. CR Macho Man is going for that early lead. Racing in second from the outside. Now finding a spot in along the cones. That is Jacob. They continue round the turn. James Albert racing in third. Driving now to be fourth is a Valid Appeal. Racing in fifth, OB Viking. Then comes front running, and your early trailer is Dusty Lane Oscar. They race up the backstretch on past the opening quarter-mile station in 29 4. And Sam Hodgen with CR Macho Man leads it by a length. Quickly now out and challenging for that lead. There goes Valid Appeal. Racing in third is Jacob, and OB Viking trying to follow that cover fourth on the outside. Off the turn down the lane for the half. Valid Appeal now assumes command on the outside. CR Macho Man racing in second. The half was reached in 50 59 and 3. Racing in third, Jacob. Fourth on the outside, OB Viking. Albert James Albert is trapped in fifth as they continue round the turn. Dusty Lane Oscar, then front running Trails. They race up the backstretch for the 3/4 mile station, and Valid Appeal has opened up a 5-length lead on the field. Racing in second, CR Macho Man. 3/4 reached 1:29 and 1. Jacob now is racing in third. Fourth on the outside, Albert James Albert, or rather OB Viking, as they continue off the turn on past the 7/8 and charge on down the stretch for home. Lonnie Stokes with Valid Appeal. Here comes CR Macho Man on the attack on the outside. On the inside, Valid Appeal. CR Macho Man. It's close. We'll need a picture. Too close to call for the win. Finishing third was Jacob. Time for the mile, 1:59 and 2. Wow, a great stretch drive. Now returning is the unofficial winner of race number 6. That's number 3, CR Macho Man. 7-year-old brown pacing gelding by Village Joe from the Big Towner Dam, Dahlia. Owned and trained by Bob McNeil of St. John. Driven to victory this afternoon by Sam Hodgin. 3, CR Macho Man in 1:59 and 2. Now your official race winner. Get is rolling with our featured race. Joseph Michael, New Party, Ryan's Fancy, Michael's Pleasure, I Gotta Go, and Thomasville Bodine. A field of 6, top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing on the inside. Ryan's Fancy free-legging his way to that lead. Racing second on the outside. That is Michael's Pleasure, and Joseph Michael coming away in third. New Party racing in fourth, and I Gotta Go. And Thomasville Bodine is your early trailer. They battle on for that lead up front. On the outside, Michael's Pleasure now assumes command by a length. Ryan's Fancy racing in second with Joseph Michael inching closer in third. Past an opening quarter in 29 and 1. New Party racing in fourth, and I Gotta Go. And your trailer is Thomasville Bodine. They continue round the turn past the 3/8. Off the turn now down the lane. In front of the stand, first time. Out in front with that lead of a length and 3/4. That is Michael's Pleasure. Ryan's Fancy in second. Joseph Michael in third, past a half. In 58 and 1/5. Racing in fourth, New Party. Then comes I Gotta Go, and Thomasville Bodine can see them all. There's action from the back of the pack. I Gotta Go gets underway as New Party goes to a break. A race up the backstretch for the 3/4 mile station, and Michael's Pleasure with Joseph Michael surging on the outside to challenge that leader. They battle neck and neck past the 3/4 in 1:28 and 2/5. On the inside, Michael's Pleasure. Joseph Michael now pokes ahead in front on the outside. Now tipping 3 wide. I Gotta Go. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go, and Joseph Michael in between horses. I Gotta Go comes to call on the outside. Joseph Michael with Stephen Trites. I Gotta Go on the outside. Joseph Michael wins it. Finishing second, I Gotta Go. Michael's Pleasure will be 3. Time for the mile, 1:58 flat. Turning now is your official winner of race number 7, number 1, Joseph Michael. 3-year-old bay pacing colt by Jenna's Beach Boy from the Dexter Nukes Dam, J. Dexter. Joseph Michael is owned by Capital A Investments Limited of Lower Cambridge and Valerie Phelan of Geary, trained by Eric Wilson, driven to his 7th consecutive victory by Stephen Treitz. And ladies and gentlemen, a new race record this afternoon in St. John, 158 flat for 1, Joseph Michael. Get is rolling for race 8 with Val Leader, Connolly CC, Northwind Molly, Armbro Cromwell, Artistry, ROF Racing High, Kara's All-American Magnetic Benka, and Star Collector. 8 in line, 1 in behind for race 8. Here they come. Here off and pacing, Connolly CC on the inside, going out for that early lead. Kara's All-American now racing in second, now challenging for that lead. Racing in third on the inside, that is Val Leader. Artistry has come away in fourth. Magnetic Benka looking at it from fifth. Star Collector is racing in sixth. Then comes Northwind Molly, ROF Racing High, and to the outside goes Armbro Cromwell. They race on past that opening quarter mile station in 29 3/5. It's Mark Haig with Kara's All-American leading this field round the turn for the 3/8. Connolly CC racing a tight second. To the outside, there goes Val Leader from third. Artistry racing in fourth. Star Collector is second over in fifth. Racing in sixth, Armbro Cromwell. Then comes Magnetic Benka, ROF Racing High, and Northwind Molly as they make their way on past the half in 59 4/5. Kara's All-American now leading it by a length and a quarter. Racing second on the outside. Val Leader comes to challenge. Connolly CC has had a good trip on the inside in third. Then Star Collector is poised to attack. Second over fourth on the outside. They race in pairs up front. It is Kara's All-American with a lead of a half length, taking this field on past the 3/4 in 129 3. Racing in second, Val Leader. Connolly CC is looking for racing room. Racing in a fourth in between horses. Here comes Armbro Cromwell as they have an eighth of a mile left to go. It's Kara's All-American. Val Leader in between horses, and Armbro Cromwell gets to the outside. Val Leader and Armbro Cromwell right down to the wire. It's Armbro Cromwell to win it. Finishing second was Val Leader. Looks like Connolly CC was third. Time for the mile, 1:59 3. Turning now, the unofficial winner of race number 8. That's number 4, Armbro Cromwell. 8-year-old Bay Pacing gelding by Cam Best from the Log Dam. Little Miss Can't Do Wrong. Owned and trained by Bob McNeil of St. John. Also owned by John Laverick of Raceway. Scott Hubbard is the winning driver. Number 4, Armbro Cromwell in 1:59 3 for his 4th victory of 2010. Congratulations to winning owners, trainer and driver Scott Hubbard for Armbro Cromwell. Your unofficial winner in 1:59 3.